promise that you never be lonely. Be the fam, that's what they call me.
Hey family, welcome to another episode of the Saturday Sit Down. Surprise, it's a family edition. Lovey is out for the evening. She had some prior engagements. So today I am joined by one of my very best friends, my sisters, and obviously my cousin, Miss Courtney Jones.
Hello.
Courtney Jones, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. Came all the way from North Carolina. Of course, I'm not sure everybody has seen me previously on here commenting about everything they be doing, but it's good to actually finally be here to show my face.
Yeah, she's the one that's grammatically incorrect and missing words and things like
That's
that.
me.
That's her. But
At least I'm here.
Right, she's here. So she is here in Atlanta visiting from North Carolina. Hey, content. Welcome. Glad you are here. Yes, you came in on time. Hello. Thank you for my shout out too. I loved it. I shared it with a bunch of people. So, but so Courtney's here from Greensboro, North Carolina. Aggie Pride.
Winston-Salem State University, SU.
North Carolina,
exactly.
Blue and gold.
Okay, and Winston-Salem State University, home of the Rams. Let it be known.
Sure, whatever. Anyways, so nevertheless, let's get into it. So far, 90 million people have already voted in the election, that is the highest early voting turnouts yet. As far as I know, let me share. I'll be right back. Thank you. But as far as I know, that's the highest turnout to date as far as early voting. We are at the point now where it's wrapping up. The official election date is Tuesday. So don't be thinking that you're going to mail in or anything like that. We ain't taking it to no drop box. You need to take it right to the election place, okay?
Y'all, please vote.
Please.
Just let your voice be heard. Please just vote. Like, for real. We in a time where we need to vote.
Okay. And y'all already know we trying to get this blue wave going on. We trying to get House, Senate, the White House, everything. Everything must go. You hear me? Everything must go.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about politics. Y'all, we are finally about to be over that hump, fingers crossed. Just a couple more days. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, what the fallout is going to be. I think it's going to be rough no matter who wins.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be actually done on that day.
Oh, it's not.
I heard it's going to be like the 14th or the 15th. I'm like, wow.
So just be prepared for long lines on the voting. If you're voting in person, just, pack a lunch, bring a chair,
a book,
umbrella, blanket, whatever you need, bring it. Don't let nobody stop you from voting. Okay?
Y'all stand in line for some Jordans.
Okay.
Ticket concerts.
Chicken sandwiches.
Right. What was that? Popeye's chicken?
Right.
3 hours wait. But y'all stand in line for that. So I think y'all should be standing in line to get y'all vote in. I went and voted early in Greensboro. And it was just like I just really walked in. I think I was there maybe 15 minutes. And then bada bing, bada boom, and I was out.
Right. And I actually voted by mail. Hi, Angie Pooh. I voted by mail, and here in Georgia, I could track it from beginning to end, from the time that I requested the ballot, the time that it was sent, the time that that they received it back from me. So I know that my vote has been counted, or at least has been received. I don't think they count it yet. Some states do allow early counting. Some don't. I'm not sure of if Georgia does or not. But nevertheless, I have voted. Everybody in my family has voted. Hey, Miss Cruiser.
Oh, she here.
Lovey voted in person. I think it took her 30 minutes, maybe 35 minutes. So, we can do it. We can do it. We are doing it. 90 million so far and counting. And just real quick, did anybody see the news about 45? Like, you got people.
That clown.
People freezing to death in one area.
Yeah.
And you got people having heat strokes in the other area. And this people voting for this man.
Mm-hmm.
People voting for this man. And I'm being very polite by calling him a man, y'all. I'm trying to be grown. I got my little cousin here. Yeah. But nevertheless, moral of the story is, y'all, with all of this political, I keep saying it's gonna be over. I don't know. It's gonna be with us for a minute. What do y'all think is gonna happen? Let's see. Better news. Did y'all see for the No, I did not. Let me put that up there.
He went 3-point shoot. What?
44 hit a 3-point shot. Oh no, I missed it. So
Sure.
I have been out of the loop this week, y'all. I even almost missed the Falcons and the Panthers game. Whoop whoop! Shout out to the Falcons for beating them kitty cats. Keep pounding. What?
Oh,
Okay.
hold on, wait a minute, because before you was real sad for a long time.
Oh, we still
for
not
the
about to
past
be
what
nothing.
3-4 weeks.
Okay.
Aaron,
We are 2-6.
I still shoot for my home team, but I can't talk about my team right
You
now.
don't root with for the home team. She is a
I'm
fan.
a Dallas fan, absolutely. Vince won forever, but regardless win, lose, or draw, just like you are for your Falcons, I'ma always rock for my Cowboys. So yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Sorry for the ESPN break, y'all.
Right.
Go Birds. Okay. Get it right. Miss Cruz or whatever. Move on. Oh, no. Because you made a whole video talking about how the Panthers beat the Falcons and whatever. We might beat Falcons and we going to have a losing season, but baby, we split with y'all. We 1-1. So y'all take that L. Hold that
It's
L.
funny how you have a lot to say when y'all winning, but when y'all was losing,
no. But I'm still honest.
y'all was real quiet.
Oh no, I was not.
I
quiet.
let it, but when y'all was losing, we need to get rid of everybody. Whole squad need to go.
I did. We got rid of our head coach and our GM, and I celebrated. I want my Falcons here to work on Monday.
They actually got rid of them right after the game, as soon as the clock hit 0-0. It's like y'all gone.
Oh yeah,
Do not pass them. Do not click.
I call Arthur Blank Arthur.
Well,
remember what you did with Home Depot? You walked away from them. You need to do that with Thomas Dimitroff and Dan Quinn. He listened. Yes. Cruiser, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater, baby. Don't be a hater.
As soon as they lose a game, y'all just remember this conversation. She gonna be in here. She ain't gonna say nothing about the Falcons. So, okay, back to breaking news. Back to something more important. Yeah, we get quiet real quick when.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna keep it a whole 3,000. This is Red and Black 365.
Okay.
Whether we 0-16, 16-0, and everything in between, I rock with my Dirty Birds. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't quiet when we were losing. I was talking about the fact that we losing. We suck. We need to make some changes. And we have made some changes, and I'm happy about it. And I'm rooting for Raheem Morris as the head coach. He's black.
Okay, I give him
can we rock with black?
Yeah, I can.
And also, I just had to take this little few minutes to give a shout out to the Falcons for beating the Panthers because I do have Miss Cruiser, a diehard Panthers fan. I'm being polite by calling them by name. I'm going to call your team the Panthers, which is their name, versus you calling my team out my name. Out their name. Okay. All right. But, so this is between us.
Okay, I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that one. Okay.
All right. You get Zeke to stop fumbling the ball, and then we can talk. But nevertheless, all right. So back to our regular schedule program.
She really coming. She really coming. It's
insert shade. All right.
Thank you. Yeah, cool me off, because baby, I'm gonna always be hot, regardless of where I'm at.
Like your breath. But anyways, all right. So that's our ESPN break.
This is how my cousin act all the time. I'm gonna let you think this is funny.
I'm an Eagles, a Falcon, a Seahawk, all birds. Okay, then. So we got rise, fly high. I don't even know what the Seahawks motto is.
Pick one.
Right. Okay. All right. Then go birds. You forgot the Ravens. Ravens are birds too. I don't know how we feel about them, but all right. But okay. All right. Thank y'all for entertaining us through our football break. So just a little bit about me and Miss Courtney. Yep. So we are like literally 11 months apart. So happy early birthday. Her birthday is Monday.
Scorpios. Yes.
She's repping the personalized Scorpio shirt.
My best friend made it. Keys Crafty Creations.
When Crown Royal starts a team, that's who I will rep. Okay then. Crown Royal. What would be there? The Alcoholics.
Oh my gosh. Shots.
Okay. Yeah, the Crown Royal shots. There we go. Go ahead,
Now,
start
if they
that
get booked,
franchise.
now, hold on, wait a minute. Right.
Right. When that team comes out, the Crown Royal shots, we need our royalty.
Absolutely. I need my royal money.
Oh, so we just need to start maybe Hennessy White team. Oh, we need. So we just need to have a look like how they have the Lingerie League. We need to have a liquor league.
Yeah. Crown Royal, Henny, Ciroc.
Okay. I don't know. I drink whatever is offered pretty much. But
if
I
it's
don't
free,
even
it's
drink
for me.
that much. If it's free, it's for me. Okay. Clown. But so anyway, so we're family. We are 30. I'm sorry. She's about to be 38. I'm 38 now, so we're 11 months apart. Mm-hmm. So we definitely grew up together. And for a long time, for about 16 years for me, well, pretty much 16 years, we were the only girls of the grandchildren. Yeah. Everybody else is obviously boys. We have how many?
6 boys. No. 5 boys and 3 girls.
Yeah.
Because my sister and my brother are the last 2.
Yeah. So we were ride or die, and we've been ride or die pretty much since we could talk. Yeah. I still am ride or die for my cousin. So
I am too. I'm just a soft.
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, we are a lot alike and a little bit different too. Because I got that little Atlanta rough side. She got that country soft sweet side.
The southern.
And if Ciroc has a team, I have 2 teams. All right then, boy, y'all telling y'all. Oh, okay. So after this episode, we're gonna have an AA meeting.
Right.
I'm gonna need everybody in the chat to report to the AA meeting.
Right. Immediately. Especially before Tuesday. We're stupid.
But Courtney and I grew up together. Okay, so I was talking about the dynamics between us. So I am a little bit, I've toned down in my older age. Yeah. But, so I've always been kind of strong and outspoken. My cousin is getting that way now as she's gotten older. But coming up, she was very meek and mild and very passive. And I didn't like that.
At all.
Hey, Nicole. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Nicole.
So, Winston-Salem. That's Winston-Salem right there.
Okay.
It's technically Asheboro, but she lives in Winston-Salem now.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of Greensboro. So, yeah, she's all of me. Carolina in the house.
Triad.
Shout out to the Triad. But, yeah, so she was meek and mild. So, I've had to stick up for her several times.
Even when she wanted to voluntarily stick up for me.
Yes, because I don't play about nothing, nobody that I care about. I don't play about them. Mm-hmm. My mama, my cousins, you know what I'm saying, my brother. I have ridden for my family. But this one here, I have gone through some things for. So, which story would you like to tell first?
The first one, y'all want to tell you about my cousin. This child. I love her to death. And it's crazy because her dad and my mom are brother and sister. But yeah, during the summer times, because both our parents went to the same school, during the summer times, Aaron would come up to Greensboro for the summer. So one summer, our parents decided to enroll us into an engineering camp
at North Carolina A&T State University.
I give HBCU they props. So anyways, our parents enrolled us into an engineering program. Now, mind you that everybody couldn't get into the program. They had a select few people that could get into this program. Of course, me and Aaron got into the program. Now, Aaron you were a sophomore, and I might have been
a freshman.
Maybe a freshman.
Because I think you and Langston were always in the same grade.
No, I graduated a year before LB.
Okay, so yeah, you're a year behind.
I think you might have been a sophomore. I might have been in 8th grade or something like that. I don't know. We was at the same camp, but we was in different classes. And so, this is the funniest story. So, anyways, we would in the camp, they actually had like little exhibits and stuff like that where we actually had to showcase what we've learned. So we made little match cards. So of course that whole week was preparing for the little thing to show our little personalized match cards or whatever. So we ended up going to another area to do the match cards. Now, mind you, before the end of the camp, of course, back in the day, if you had a problem with somebody, we fighting at the end of camp. Bottom line, that's when we throw them bows. So, anyways, it was some girls in the camp that I had a problem with. So I told big cuz right here, I was like, yeah, these girls, they acting real weird and stuff like that. I don't know why. So
okay, because you here we go. This is the difference between
I drag out my story.
Country mouse, city mouse.
I drag out my story.
So we went to this engineering camp, the alma mater of both of our parents. Okay,
both,
and both of my parents. So a lot of my family went to A&T. Okay, it's in my DNA. I went there for 2 years, but nevertheless, we 16 years old. We had this engineering camp. These girls were bothering Courtney. She was very meek, mild, quiet, passive, all of that. Not me. So here it is. She tells me what's going on. I'm like, okay. And she told me a few days in advance. I didn't even say nothing to her, but other than, okay, all right. So here it is. We had to dress up for the last day of camp. We, had to do our presentations like she said. We had one building. I had on pants. And I asked her that day, could I borrow her book bag purse? Because that was way back in like the 90s, right? So we had the book bag purses. Remember when those were cool? I had a pair of pants in the book bag.
Didn't tell me.
Didn't tell her at all. So we transferred. I wore a skirt, what I'm saying, for the dress up day, whatever. So now we get to the end. And we about to go to this other building where the girl's about to be at. I put my pants on in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Because I had a skirt on. So I pulled them pants up, pulled that skirt down, put it in the bag. Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm like, what's going on?
When they say on site.
On site.
Y'all, I was strictly on site.
On site.
It was like Terminator scanning the vicinity. Target.
On site. Go. I was like, and I'm just sitting there like, what's going on? And then Aaron's like, no. Mm-mm. And then, of course, I'm outside fighting one girl. Aaron is in the Ronald McNair. If you know, A&T is in the Ronald McNair building fighting another girl. And now, mind you, there's other camps that are going on where they have glass where you can actually see what's going on outside the classroom. Aaron out there dragging this girl. I'm outside fighting. Because now, she fighting. Now, I got to fight. I didn't want to. I didn't plan on fighting that day, but I guess family got to do what we got to do. So Aaron's dad walks up and sees me fighting outside. Now I'm the Mickey Mouse one out the family. Aaron's dad walks up and sees me fighting outside and grabs me. And I just start crying hysterically. I don't know what's going on. The girl laying on the ground. I said, go get Aaron, Because he look around and don't see Aaron, but he sees me by myself fighting. Aaron in the building fighting. Now it's like 2 other camps have seen what's going on right now. And it's a crowd of people outside. Aaron is in the middle of the crowd fighting. And everybody else is crowding around kind of see what's going on. My uncle came in there and grabbed her so quick. Girl leaking all on the floor.
And I'm just saying. And I'm crying like, please don't whoop me. I was
Aaron's
not
like,
crying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, because that's how I was. I was like, oh, okay, you had a lot to say. What you saying with blood in your mouth?
Right.
Hello?
Did you say that to the girl? And the girl bleeding.
I did.
The girl's bleeding. And I was like, Aaron. So, of course, my mom walks up. Now.
They're embarrassed.
They're extremely embarrassed. And mad. My mom don't play that.
Her mom was working there.
My mom was on 10. Because now she's in front of, both of them are in front of colleagues that are over our camp that they went to school with and all this and the third. Now they see both of their children fighting. So, of course, at the end of the camp, they gave out 2 awards. One was it Best Improved, and the other one was like all around. Now,
we got the awards.
We got the daggum awards. So, mind you, my uncle goes in front of the whole camp. He's, okay,
my name's Curtis Bull.
Yeah, my name's Curtis Bull, and I was a
alumni
of the North Carolina Agriculture, and I just want to say on behalf of, and now he brings us to the front. Now I'm still crying like, help me somebody, because I know I'm about to get it when I get out of here. Aaron's standing there like this, like, yo, what's good? Yeah, y'all seen that. So my uncle's like, y'all got something, they got something they would like to tell everybody.
So Courtney gets up there and she says,
I'm so sorry. What y'all seen, that's not my character. I just don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. I embarrassed my family. This, that, and the third. And everybody clapped. They was like, oh, okay, that's sweet. This child.
I'm not sorry for what I did. I'm just sorry I embarrassed my parents. I mean, now as an adult, I can see the error of my ways and what I should have done or whatever.
It was quiet. Nobody clapped for you. Nobody clapped.
I can't.
And we got medals too.
Right. So I'm standing up there not apologizing with the medal on that I just won.
Oh my god.
And needless to say, we got banned from the camp. We were
we got banned from every A&T camp that they had. So it wasn't just like one camp. It was every camp. And if you know any HBCU schools back in the 90s, they actually had numerous camps throughout that campus that actually helped, African Americans and youth enriched and kind of keeping them fresh up on things. But yeah, we got banned from every single camp that they could possibly offer because this.
But she didn't have no more problems.
No, needless to say. No. But
next,
yeah, Aaron come up and it's always go time. That's what I just like. I love Aaron to death, y'all. But honestly, it's been times where I just like, should I really let her know what's going on? And then I'd be like, I don't know, because I have to always brace myself to kind of let people know when they meet me. My cousin's crazy.
But here's the thing. I'm not inherently crazy. I'm just crazy about people that I love.
Yeah, and I respect that.
And I act that way about I've done it behind my mama, my brother. I've done it behind her. Yeah. I do it behind him. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's just how I am. For me, like whatever, like I can take whatever you do to me. I can walk away. I can hear you talking trash about me. You can call me out my name. It's only one name that'll really set me off. But other than that, we good. Yeah. I'm good. But you even look at my family wrong. That bothers me. Like, don't you gonna put some respect on their name.
Especially when we was out today. Prime example, y'all. We was out today. Now
it was.
Prime example. We was out today. Now, mind you, I'm grown. Real grown. We out today and
she's still my little cousin.
I'm still like the baby. So we was out today, y'all. Now we was in the store and this lady, Aaron's in front of me, and I'm walking behind her. I'm just like looking at stuff in the store. This lady just immediately stops me and hands me this flyer that like dealing with hair or something like that. And I said, I'm not even from here. This chick turns around like, yo, what's the problem?
Right.
Yo, what's good? Why she even talking to you? What's good? Nobody should know you in here. And I said, oh, she just handed me this. So I had to show her first before it's instantly on 10 in there. Instantly on 10. Left all the stuff in the cart and it's on. In the
I did. I walked smooth off from the cart like, what's going on?
She turned all the way back around like, yo, what's good?
I scared the lady. Like, I didn't mean to. Yeah. I didn't know that was my reaction.
Like, I was just giving her something. I was just giving her a flyer. She said, because the lady was like, I said, I'm not even from. Oh, where you from? And Aaron turned around like, why are you even asking her any more questions?
That wasn't a thing. I just heard Courtney say, I'm not from here. So I'm like, oh, whoa, what's going on? I was just, making sure everybody was good, got the information that was needed. And we moved on.
Just like when we was leaving, I said, that guy kept winking. I said, why are you looking at me like that? He said, who? I said, never mind. Here, man, please get my money. Let's get out of here.
I'm just saying. I just like to make sure everybody's good.
Yeah, Aaron's going to make sure nobody messes with me at all costs. So, even down to guys. So,
oh, yeah. So, again, Courtney, it was... Like, I mean, she's grown out of it, thank God. But definitely when we were younger, she was very naive. Yeah. And she was dating this one guy.
This is hard.
Y'all know how you say these hoes ain't loyal. He wasn't loyal. And now I'm in Atlanta. She's in Greensboro dating this guy that I don't even know. He ends up messing with my homegirl, because I went to A&T for a couple years. So I have friends and I have family in Greensboro. So like, first of all, how you even managed to mess with my cousin and my homegirl? Like, this was my road dog he was messing with.
Right.
So I tell Courtney one time, I said, Courtney, I think so and so is talking to my homegirl. Oh no, he wouldn't do that. He
Yeah.
not, he loved me. I said, oh, okay then, cool. I ain't said nothing else to her. I made some other phone calls, and then divine intervention happened, and Courtney called me and said, hey, John's coming down there. I want you to show him a good time, and he wants to know, he wants to see the city or whatever. I said, I'd love to.
Mind you, she already knew what was going on before I did. So I'm thinking, Aaron's really nice. This is great. My boyfriend's getting along with my cousin, and this is gonna be a good trip. So he was like, "Yo, put me on. Like, yo, I'm going down there with all my people." I'm like, "Yeah, my cousin's all up for the challenge. Absolutely."
Yeah, I'm here like this. All stay here in good hands. Come on, cuz, send me down here.
Little did I know,
He got down here.
I hope his life insurance policy was up on speed because it was about to be old.
So, go ahead with your part. I'm gonna tell you about my part.
This is what happened. So he gets down there. I give him Aaron's information, and he's like, "Yeah, man, we about to go through there." It was just him and his group of guys, friends or whatever. So then he was like, "Yeah, we about to go through and visit your cousin," because I guess Aaron was, know where the spots, so kind of where to go and hang out because they were from North Carolina. Next thing you know, he said, "Oh yeah, we at Aaron's house. All right, cool. Love you. Have a good time. Oh, you enjoy yourself." About 30 minutes later, I got cussed out. I'm talking like all the like, "Yo, you tried to set me up. What kind of mess you got going on? Your family tried to kill me. I can't deal with you. You crazy. Like your family crazy, and she tried to kill me." And I'm sitting here like, no. I said she knew you was coming. No, she had me hemmed up. She knew. I was like, and I'm sitting here like, no. I said, because if Aaron was gonna go on you, I'm gonna be aware of it 9 times out of 10 before it happens. That's what I thought. Needless to say, I called Aaron and I was like, Aaron,
did you? Yes.
I said, Aaron, hey. Said, oh, hey, cousin. Or, hey, cousin. All that nice stuff. I was like, she sounds fine. Okay, so maybe he had one too many drinks. Something ain't panning out right. Maybe. I don't know. This chick get on the phone.
And I said, let me tell you exactly what I did. Because he got down here, I opened the door with a bat to his chest. Like, come on in here, homeboy. Let me tell you something.
Now, his friends in the car.
His friends were in the car. Me, my bat, and that dog.
That's not kidnapping.
I brought him inside, closed the door. I had the squad behind me.
That's kidnapping.
They sitting around on the sofa chilling. Like, we on the west side of Atlanta. And I told them just like that. I said, welcome to Atlanta. And I said, let me tell you something. I love my cousin. And I know you claim to love her, but you'll never love her like I do. And I know about you. She sleep on you, but I'm all the way woke. Okay. Yeah. And I said, you been running around on her and you think you slick? I peep your game, bro. Yeah. I'm from this life. You can't play this more than I play. I wrote the rules. So when you get back to Greensboro, you don't know her. Yeah. You ain't fooling with her no more, and you gonna move on with your life. Do we understand each other? Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, he said, yes, ma'am. I was like, you ain't never said that to me. Yeah, but needless to say, I didn't hear back from him. But, I thank you for that now because, honestly, it did save me from hell and high waters later on down the line. Like, I really thank you for that.
And shortly after that, she found out everything that I told her was true.
Yes.
And some more.
Yes.
She was like, oh, Aaron, how you know? I said, I know the signs and symptoms, baby. I know the signs and symptoms.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Because she was mad when she found out that I did that too. And then he got back to Greensboro and the whole
everything
book
just
fell out. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, cuz you was right.
Yeah, I was mad. Whew. But
apologies.
She took it for me because yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, but I mean that's what real family does for each other.
Not everybody has people like that, Granted, you might not see things, but you always got somebody that's like your accountability partner. And I'm thankful for that.
Exactly. And as she got older and she found her voice and her way, now I can relax a little bit. But that's still my cuz. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I ride for all my family
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? It's nothing for me to make a trip.
Yeah, 4.5, 5 hours. She here in no time. And so, somebody. So I'm on my way.
Hey,
where you at?
Lovey.
Where you at? Lovey.
We miss you, girl.
Yeah, we do.
But all of my stories, with Courtney are not all gangster like that, But
Video game.
we clearly do have a real relationship, and we have been through a lot independently and together.
Yeah.
My parents divorced when I was younger, so that caused a little rift in our family, but we managed to stay together.
Always will.
And even so, for our parents, my dad was the only boy, and it was 4 girls. So my dad was the middle child, and her mom was the baby. So there's been some rift among them, but we always managed to maintain that relationship. And for the most part, she and I have never really fallen out. We've had some misunderstandings, and because I've been like, we're about the same age, but because she was a little more sheltered and protected, I was, I guess, more aware of different things. So, I had to explain things to her and teach her some things, and teach her just, what it means to really be supported and supported.
Right.
Because, she's been there for me through some of the things that I've gone through, and she's definitely gone through some things that are a little more difficult than what I've ever encountered, and she had a hard time just like dealing with life and emotions and being adults about it, but like there was times where she kind of ran into some dark spaces and she wanted to shut down and not really tell anybody what's going on and whatever. But I said, I don't care what you're done or what you're doing. You need to keep in touch with me, because there was a period where she was going through some things and she wouldn't return my phone calls. She wouldn't return my text messages or anything like that. And, I'm like, well, are you mad at me? And she was like, no, I'm just going through something. I said, well, if it don't have nothing to do with me, then you need to be in contact with me. And pretty much once we got that understanding, then we've always had like that constant contact with each other. We generally see, for a period, we were seeing each other about once a year, at least once a year. But I think over the, obviously the pandemic hit. We saw each other. Yeah, so we
saw you last year. I think every year I'm normally
from the time we got driver's license.
Yeah. Especially when I got my driver's license. Oh my gosh! Like I'll wake up in the morning. I remember, Aaron, I don't know if you remember this. I remember when I would wake up like, "Hey, what y'all doing?" "Oh, nothing." "All right, I'll be there."
Oh yeah, we used to do that.
I'm on my way.
Well, that was a young life where you could just call off work and decide you wanted to go somewhere. Before we get response.
I was like, "Oh, everybody like." George is like 5-hour drive. I said, no, it's not. It's like 4.5. 4.5. I was like, where are you talking about? How fast you going?
Right. I mean, what are you doing? Speed limit?
Right.
Who does that?
Right. So I used to do that constantly. I used to actually call my parents and they'd be like, oh, they think I'm at home. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, Aaron, say hello.
We used to do that. I'd be at her house.
Yep.
Or I'd call my auntie from her driveway like, y'all at home?
Yes. Yes. Auntie, can you make me some macaroni and cheese? And some orange juice and some lasagna.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? I come over there and she at the table smiling. Hey, cousin. When did you get here? I was just on the phone with you. Yeah, I was on my way.
Right.
I was like, this child here. But now, my, the table's turned.
So now that we're older, she comes down here and tries to show up when I'm at work.
I do. Or when you sleep.
Or get up before me so she can have her only child time.
Yeah, my only
which
child
is when she comes in, my mom and my stepdad like roll out the red carpet for her. Like she's not that special.
I am special.
No.
Hi, Key.
She's not that special, but they roll out the red carpet. They cooking like Thanksgiving dinners and everything because she's here. I'm like, I love her to death, but she's not that special, y'all.
I am
Like,
special.
I just had cereal for dinner last night. She showed up and we got whole Thanksgiving dinner. Like,
Yeah.
this how we do.
Then I just can't, like, mind you, I got here. First of all, Auntie kept calling me. Hey, you on your way? Where you at? Where you at? Let me see the traffic. I said, Auntie, I'm coming. Turn the camera around. Let me see your traffic. Then as soon as I get here, y'all, I ain't unpacked nothing. I just came in here, and I think the only thing I did was I just had my purse. I come wash my hands, use the bathroom, tell everybody, hey, gave me a hug. Then sit down at the table.
And my mom serves her.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but you
might
like
as
this
well have
piece?
the napkin,
Would
you know,
like
over
this
your
piece?
arm.
Do you want this? And I just sit there like, yes, ma'am.
Right. Meanwhile, while she was in the bathroom, I had to fix my plate. I'm like, wait a minute, Mom.
She said, I had to fix my own plate.
Yes. I don't care that we 38. We all the way grown. No. I mean, we getting baby service.
I'm still the baby, though.
I'm the baby, too.
No, you're not. Not when I'm here, Aaron. I was the baby for 15, 16 years in the family. I'm still, like, even LB is younger than me, and I'm still treated like the baby. Like, you forgot when we came here for, what was it? Battle of the Bands. And Brian snapped.
Time I had to ride for you.
Oh, my gosh. Y'all sorry. Mind you, fun fact. This is another fun fact with this one. I was in school. And Battle of Bands, I was in Winston-Salem State University's band, Red Sea Sound, shout out. But anyways, so we actually came down for the Battle of Bands. It was me and a group of my friends from school. Oh, that's like trying to find a hotel. Oh, we ain't got to find a hotel room. My cousin live in Atlanta. We good. Let me just call her. So it was 6 of us that came down here. Now, mind you, one of the girls we came with decides that she wants to dip off and meet, I think it's at the Marriott downtown Atlanta. Meet with another guy from a whole nother band, from a whole nother school. Let's say nice things. Oh, we're all trying to get better.
She was for the streets.
Yes, you know.
But proceed.
So now mind you, it's me, Aaron, and it was me and my friends or whatever. So my homegirl was like, yeah, let me go downtown to the Marriott down in Atlanta. It's somebody I want to see. All right, cool, boom. So we let her off. She walks down the street in Atlanta like she lives there. Now, Aaron was at work. LB was home.
That's my brother.
That's her brother.
Go ahead.
LB was home, and Aaron gets off from work. She's like, yo, cuz, where you at? Now, mind you, by this time, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. It was 1. Between 1 and 3 in the morning. It's raining, and it's about 5 of us in a car, and none of us are
all females.
Yeah, all females.
In Atlanta. In the city. I don't mean the suburbs or the nice areas. Like, they in
Atlanta.
So
mind you, it's dark. So I had to try to play cool because I think that's when the Bluetooth had just came out on the cars. And Aaron's like, yo, cuz, where you at? And now it's like 2, 3 in the morning. I think between 1 and 3 once again. Yeah, we're just trying to find Ebony. What? Why she ain't with y'all? She went with somebody. And we're trying to find her.
Here we go with the country mouse, city mouse telling these long-winded stories.
I got to give them the details.
They get the details.
Oh my gosh.
No, that story too long.
Okay.
This is a 1-hour show. But
I'm here. That's an exception. I'm here.
So nevertheless, y'all, let me tell you the scenario from me being at home. She with her friends, nobody knows the city. Ain't nobody from here. You know what I'm saying? They don't know where they are or how to get back here. And this girl done wandered off. So now they roaming the streets of Atlanta.
At nighttime.
Right. At nighttime. And now I done sent out the search patrol. Okay. That's my brother.
Yeah.
I was married at the time, so that was my ex-husband.
Yeah.
And now I done sent out 3 different patrols, okay? Because my brother's going in one vehicle, my ex-husband was going in one vehicle, and then my male cousin Brian was here. He was in another vehicle. I'm like, y'all need to find my girl. Y'all need to find her.
I forgot about we was here too.
And so finally, they all get back in here. And then the rest of the girls, it was Lauren and somebody else.
It was Lauren, Ebony, the other Lauren, me.
Okay, well, I was cool with all of them. And when I tell y'all I played so cool. Maybe I did.
No, you didn't. Because she didn't sleep the rest of the trip.
So nevertheless, it was already pre-planned that all of them would sleep at my house. In the living room, I made pallets, made sure we had blankets, space, heater, everything. You know, it was cool. It was like a sleepover. Cool. But not for her. not for her. And when I tell you, because I can't say everything that I say, I can't say it on this show. But when I tell you, I went off on that girl through the screen door because I wasn't even gonna let her in the house.
She wasn't gonna let her in. I said, Aaron, you gotta let. I ain't gotta do that. No, you have my cousin out here, and y'all ain't even from here. Y'all in my city. I sent people out looking for y'all. This girl was distraught. She come on trying to apologize. Everybody, now mind you, the rest of us was already in the house, and Aaron's like, "No, you need to stay outside."
But I let her in, and I let her sleep on one square on the sofa.
Yeah. And she had to sit up. She had to sleep sitting up
with her bags in her hand.
With her clothes
and I had her sleeping right in front of my bedroom door. So that when I open the door, I can see. Because I'm like, I can't trust you. I don't trust you with my family. I don't trust you in my house.
Right.
But I ain't going to be, I'm not going to leave you out there in the cold. But you can sit right here where I can keep an eye on you. And every time I wake up, when I go to the bathroom, you need to be right here. You better not be leaned over. Don't touch this other sofa. Don't talk to nobody in this house. And as soon as y'all wake up, you get out.
Yeah, and and everybody else is like scared. Now, mind you, she slept like this.
And meanwhile,
the whole time,
I done cussed this girl out. Then I'm like, so yeah, y'all, so how was the city?
Yeah. And everybody was scared to say something. Everybody was scared. They was like, Courtney, I'm sorry, your cousin crazy. Your cousin just like, is she mad at me? Is she mad at me? I was like, no.
I was like, oh, really, no, she's not mad. All that. Yeah, that's one of my favorite places to go with the food. Good. I want to tell you, I was on and off hot and cold with her. And then when we got up, we had to go to breakfast with my dad.
Yes.
My dad and my stepmom and somebody else. I thought
it was all of us. It was me. It was me and my girls, and then it was B and his girl, and then Tommy came down, and it was you
and LB.
Yeah, and LB. It was maybe about 13 of us at the table.
So we done had this big family dinner. We all laughing and kikiing, and I'm like, ha ha ha. Shooting.
Yes. She was
the only one not having a good time, and I don't know why.
And ever since then, she never wanted to come back to Atlanta. It was like, yeah, we all about to go back there. And no, that's okay. Yeah, and even to this day, if everybody remembers that from school. Like, y'all remember when we went to ATL with Courtney? I was like, no, I don't remember that. Yeah, y'all remember that with Abby. Abby got cussed out by her cousin. I was like, yo, y'all, how y'all just like, yeah, Aaron don't be playing it.
But, so not only did I cuss the girl out, I gave her some life lessons too, y'all. Because I'm explaining to her the dangers, young girls in the city,
Not
and this was like Freaknik, or not, was it?
It was around between 2004 and 7. No, it might have been 2005 or something like that.
So, that's when the city was still live. Put it like that. It was still
that's when Battle of the Bands really kind of became popular.
That's when they were still shooting every year at the Battle of the Bands. Yeah. Y'all know that. Which we would still go. Yeah. But you wouldn't in tennis shoes.
Right.
So if this is happening in the daytime at the Battle of the Bands, this is the city. And you don't know where you are. Because the thing is, you got the stadium and everything right here, and then you got the bluff right here. Okay, you got Bankhead Court. If you're not from the city, you don't know about it. But nevertheless,
no, it's like marshmallow.
Oh, okay. You get fluff, but nevertheless. So that was my whole thing about being, not just overprotective of her, but also like when Courtney would come down when they were younger, she was my responsibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was my responsibility. The only reason that I didn't go was because I was married.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to be, running the streets with my family and doing all of this kind of turn up stuff because they was all single. So I'm like, okay, no, y'all go ahead. Just be back by such and such time. Because, I was hosting. So I had dinner planned and stuff like this or whatever. And Lord, if something would have happened to her and I got to call her mama, because she done came down here to see me and I done let something happen to her child. No, I ain't want them problems. So I made sure that the message was received.
Yeah. I forgot all about that.
I forgot about that too. See, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I do not play. I don't play about my family.
If anybody ever want to date me, just make sure you're coming correct. That's all I ask. This one.
Because I pull resumes, background checks.
Yeah.
All of that. I run references.
Yeah. fingerprints. I knew what's your blood type. What?
Okay.
Anybody who date me, make sure you got your funeral arrangement ready in case you want to do some stupid stuff. And your life insurance party is up to speed and got your will made. I was like, Lord, child. Jesus. But yeah, I love you to death, though, Aaron.
I love you too, cuz.
I don't think the crazy thing is, as much as I think with me, I was just so like naive to a lot of stuff and just like, I don't know. And I guess I would always overlook the red flags in people, and I would try to see the best in people, and just like trying to go off of people's words. This one, I didn't have to worry about Aaron. I seen Aaron fight men.
You had to say that, cuz.
I have, since we're family today. Yeah, I seen Aaron fight men. So
And win.
Like tag, like fist to eye. I was like, oh, whew. Better keep your eyes open. She might be short, but keep your eyes open.
Well, nevertheless, we're going to move on. Some family values.
They all.
Yeah, you really threw me under the bus just then. Right. I'm going to cuss you out right after this show.
Y'all, please pray for me.
Yes, if y'all don't ever see Courtney Jones in the comments again,
Please
y'all
pray
know
for
what
me. Y'all remember how this face look now. If I got a knuckle to my face in the morning, you know what happened. I did not fall.
One of her eyelashes missed.
I didn't fall. I ain't on no medication, so I ain't lose no balance nowhere.
She lost something.
I just keep you. I'm about to get off.
But no, I mean, first of all, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in with us. I really wanted to just have a family episode and general conversation. Shout out to Lovey for checking in long distance. I know you were at a birthday party, so thank you for that. Keith, I showed up.
That's my best friend, y'all. 28 years holding us job.
Oh, that's some other thing. So about family, like how close we are.
She shot out her best friend. I shot out mine.
Right. Key is her best friend.
Yes, Key.
And I feel like she's my cousin too, because I grew up with her. When Courtney comes down here, she calls Levy mainly because she's fat. She wants some cake. Yeah. And then I take my fat stuff over there and be like, oh, do you have a cake for Courtney? For us? You know, do we get a cake?
Do we? Every time I come down here, I promise I'm spoiled by everybody's house I go to.
Yeah, so I just ride with her because I just be trying to, you know what I'm saying, leech off her red carpet treatment that they give her.
But I love it. I love that.
Like, people like, oh, yeah, here, you can have a cake. Like, I just asked you for some cake. You said you ain't have none.
Yeah. Love's rum cake was good.
Oh. But, you know, it's perks. There's perks to it, you know.
It's perks.
Yeah. It's perks to your red carpet treatment. I ain't too good to leech. Yeah, we be like food.
We family.
Right.
I eat, you eat, cuz. Right.
And whenever we plan trips, we always talk about not what we're going to do, where we're going to eat.
Yeah.
Our itinerary consists of restaurants and meals, whether it's so-and-so's house, they love the cake too. We did love the cake. We did love the cake.
Oh, yeah.
That you gave us. That was just a little sample piece just to make us fall in love and say you ain't got no more. That was real trifling. But nevertheless. But all of our itineraries always consist of food.
Yeah.
And
who cooking? Who house we at? What time we need to be there?
Mm-hmm.
I need to bring spice. All right, that's it. Just show up. Cool.
Right, but we are not just freeloaders. We bring whatever you need to feed us.
Yeah,
you need some plates, you need some
silverware.
We need to buy
lorries
for you to cook. We'll do that. We just want to eat.
Yeah, that's true.
But we were raised that way. Like we said, she would call and say, "Hey, I'm coming down." My folks would get a meal together, or at least a restaurant. Like if we come. And when she would come and see my mom, they always cook. When we go see my dad, he would always take us out to eat.
Right.
And then, when I go to Greensboro, I call my auntie. Like, how long does it take to make lasagna?
Yeah, macaroni and cheese. Lasagna and macaroni and cheese, is that a good combination together? And then, not only that, when Erin come up to visit us, my mom give her a care package to go back home with.
Every time.
It's like a box, like it's like a food bank.
Yeah.
Box of macaroni and cheese. What is it? Food.
A whole pan of lasagna.
Yeah, a whole pan of lasagna, orange juice.
Orange juice.
I was like, Mom.
So
I'm like, Mom, I'm here still. Well, Aaron need this. What?
Right. And be like, here, Courtney, help Aaron carry this.
Yeah, help Aaron carry it
our
to the car.
groceries to her car.
As if.
Yeah. So that, see? Yeah. Circle of life.
Yeah. Auntie, you got some more food in there for me?
Right. Mom bakes a cake and
yeah,
gets the chocolate sauce together and make sure they have this. Man. When I get off work, I'm like, Mom, what's for dinner? I think McDonald's is still open. Oh, okay, Mom, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Look, Key talking about the care packages. Yeah, Kid will come from college, y'all. Mind you, anybody that's close to me, that's one thing about us Southerns, like people that's from the South.
She said Southerners.
Southerners. People from the South.
Go ahead,
Southerners. But one thing about, I guess, people from the South is that we are very family oriented. And that's even with Key. Key was in college. Me and Key been friends 28 years. And she went to school in one city and I went to school in another city. And Key would come home. Key would stop at my parents' house as well. Because we always going to make sure you're going to eat. You're going to eat. That's anybody's house we grew up with.
Yeah.
Any family house we went to, we would always make sure you got something to eat. You got something to eat. And I guess, with my mom knowing college kids, we were always broke.
Right.
It was always broke. So my mom always had a care package for Key. Here, to take something back with you. So-and-so. Here, take this with you. It'd be stuff that you'd be like, Mom, I don't even have a stove in my dorm room.
She seen you with sugar, flour,
Kool-Aid packs, brownies. No, but the cookie dough, the tubs from Sam's stuff, the cookie dough. Now, I really do miss that from my mom.
The shells and cheese boxes.
Box of macaroni and cheese, orange juice, cups. Can you tell you?
Silverware. She would clean out
the pantry.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to the market tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm going to Sam's Club. Yeah. Dozen eggs. Yeah, Kid will give it. Mom will give you all that stuff. But we always had that love for, if you family to us, then we gonna do everything we can. If we got it, you got it. Without a blink of an eye. My parents were the same way. So
yeah. Because I don't ever remember a function or a get together like food was always involved.
Yeah.
So it's like when we see each other, it's like stomach starts growling. Like, oh, there's Courtney. Must be time to eat.
Leave me alone. Oh gosh, this is funny. Kids told me, everything. Yeah, I'm gonna give you everything.
Right.
Sometimes she give you cleaning supplies.
Mops, brooms,
Lysol spray. Now everybody's complaining about the junk missing.
Right.
My mom had it on stack.
Right. She been on the COVID-19 quarantine protocol for years. Okay.
She used to give you a gallon of bleach.
Right.
Take this back in case you gotta clean the bathroom. I'm like,
what? Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, we've been through it, boy.
Yeah, well, 38 years. It's a lot to go back over.
Yeah, it is. But I wouldn't change a beat of it, though.
And when we were coming up, we would all, so, I grew up here in Georgia. Courtney grew up in North Carolina, but our family home was in South Carolina. That's where our parents are from. So whenever we would go to South Carolina for whatever, we all knew that cousins were going to be there. So number one, because we were the only girls, we weren't allowed to go to our boy cousin's house. Like, we couldn't spend a night over there. We had to stay at grandma's house. Mm-hmm. So we used to try and get all the cousins together. And then we would take a piece of tape and put it on the headboard because we were kids. So you could fit 4 of us in the bed. So we used to race over there to write our name on the tape to figure out who was sleeping where. Like, we would wake up and put our names. Like, this is where I'm sleeping at.
Yeah. And it's like the thing is now, most of the, when you go to somebody's house, it's always a plain color, like a gray or white or like the eggshell color. At our grandparents' house, it's like every room had a different color. Like, you had the blue room, the green room, the yellow room, the pink room.
Yep.
And my room was always a yellow room.
Yep. And I slept in the blue room.
Yep. And Aaron slept in the blue room. Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah, because it was blue.
Yeah, I was in the yellow room.
Yeah. And then we would wake up and eat breakfast.
Yeah.
And we grew up where if you had to wake up and eat breakfast. Ain't no eating breakfast when you wake up. You see what I'm saying? So if they cooking now, you have to get up now and eat breakfast. Because there wasn't no leftovers. Especially because we were the only girls.
Yeah.
So you talking about boys.
Yeah. And they would eat.
Oh, would they eat? So if you just thought I want to sleep a little more, then you must be wanting to go to
hungry.
Right. You must be wanting to go to lunch because you ain't getting no breakfast.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Man. And then you had to get up, eat breakfast, go to the farm.
Yeah.
You take they had a slop bucket. And you had to ride in the back of the truck with this slop bucket and hope that you didn't get no slop
splashed on you.
Oh.
And then you had to walk around with it on all day.
Right. Because because this was the country. So you literally would get up, go out the house, and you weren't coming back.
Hours.
For hours. You might leave the house at 9 o'clock. It'll be about 4 or 5, dinner time. Yeah. Like we used to go to people's house for lunch.
We sure did.
Let's talk. There you go, your mama. Tell your mama, hey, look
hey,
at
mama.
your baby.
Mom made it on TV.
But so you would ride in the back of the truck with the slop bucket and hope that it would that you didn't get a slop on you. Then you had to go to the pig farm.
Yeah.
Like that, just saying pig farm brings back the smell. Like,
but we went to everybody's house though.
After that, like I don't even remember. Like I know we had to smell like pigs.
Yeah.
Because I just felt like it was in the air. And you walk away, it's on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the thing is, I had to sit because I was so small. Yep. I had to sit in the truck, the bed of a truck. I could never sit on the side.
Yeah, she couldn't sit. She was always mad because she couldn't sit on the hump because like the humps on the side
where the wheels are.
Yeah, they were like seats to us because we were kids. So we used to sit up there. Yeah, we thought we was doing something. Little city kids up here riding in the country.
I had to have my back against the door, the window.
Yeah.
And I had to sit on that tire, and then of course the slop be right there at me, so it just splash and splash like I'm swimming in slop.
And then I don't know where Courtney learned this, but somebody told her how to call the pigs.
Tamara did.
How you call them?
Tamara taught me how to call the pigs. Now she live in D.C. I don't know if she's still calling them. Tamara taught me how to call the pigs. We used to go to Uncle Weaver's house, and we would call the pigs. And they'll just come wandering over. Yeah. I learned how to call the pigs. That's before Dr. Doolittle.
Right. Oh. Yeah. Like that would be our day. Then we would actually go to
Uncle Pip's house.
Where did we get the beans from?
I don't know. Yes, because we had this. Oh, snap peas. Lord Jesus.
Because this is the thing. I don't know what happened with these snap peas. I don't remember where they came from.
It was a bucket.
But they would always show up. And that would be our project.
For the whole day.
And then you had to follow them church programs.
Girl, I thought you was going to get to that. Oh, I was waiting. We'd be in the dining room. The dining room. Now, all the boys, they didn't have to do none of this. We had to sit in the dining room and fold prayer. And sometimes we get so frustrated, we just fold them any old way. Right. And let my grandfather come in there and see that junk unfolded. No, take that out. I'm like,
and then so
that
to get us
crazy.
Through the folding of the church programs, we used to get to have cookies.
Yeah.
And everybody had, and it was like, we sitting around the big dining room table with our cookies and our programs, we're folding them. Then Granddad would come in and snatch the cookies. Monkey food.
Yes, he did.
And you knew as soon as you heard monkey food, he done stole your cookies.
It's gone.
Ain't no arguing with Granddad. Hey, how about these cookies?
And the powdered donuts that LB and Langston used to fight over.
Oh my God. Y'all.
They look like little crackheads. It be powder all over the house.
Used to run around with the whole bag. The whole bag.
Powdered donuts.
And you used to have to ask him
if you have one.
For the donut. For a donut. And sometimes he may give you one. Sometimes he would take it and break it in half. And you can have a half a donut.
Look, everybody's lying. Look, my goddaughter.
Your
Hey,
sister?
Pooh. Hey, Channing. Yep.
I need to have you on the show more often. You bring her now. Okay, hello, new friends. So
Hey.
this is
That's
this
Aaron.
is Saturday Sit Down. Subscribe to the channel so y'all can see this every weekend, 8:30.
Yeah, that's my guy kids. Jerry, Joe, Mariah, Naya.
Oh, it's hot in King Street. Ooh. All right, we're gonna get up out of here, but real quick. There is no heat. Yes, there is no heat in the world like the heat in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Even when you make that drive from Georgia to North Carolina be all right. Georgia be all right. But you get to South Carolina, like, it doesn't even snow.
Yeah.
It doesn't even snow in South Carolina. It almost snows. You get like a little dust or something. But no, I don't know what South Carolina did in its history.
Right.
But I feel like they still paying for sins. Like,
oh, that must be so hot. You be so hot. Like, I remember it got to the point, Aaron, we would walk around outside with our night clothes on and go to the store.
man.
It'd be hot. It's like the equator is sitting on South Carolina immediately. Like, as soon as you wake up, it'd be 70. It'd be like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's 80 degrees outside.
Yes.
You're like, gosh, like, wait a minute, Lord.
And it was never a breeze.
It's heat.
Never a breeze in South Carolina. And the way that you know, when you get to South Carolina, especially King Street, which is near,
Florence and
near
Lake City.
Florence, Lake City. You know a person is a visitor when they're not blue-black.
Right.
That's how you
Blurple.
know. Right. Because, like, Courtney is light-skinned in King Street, South Carolina.
Aaron, you was white.
Yeah. I had to say, hey, I'm black. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for my hair, they wouldn't know I was black.
You're
because
right.
they're like, what is white
This
girl?
white lady. This white lady on Wood Street. Walking down the street.
Right. All right, y'all. Okay. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in to our family edition of the Saturday Sit Down. Miss Levy will be joining us again next week. Y'all make sure you wear your mask. Make sure you vote.
Please, y'all. This is like seriously crucial. Please make sure y'all vote. Please, please, please.
And I'm gonna keep it real 3,000. If you ain't got to work on election day or the day after, or if you have a sick day to use, a paid day off or something, I suggest we all stay in the house come them days. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. And I ain't even saying that with no joke behind it or nothing. I am very concerned about what's gonna happen on Tuesday. Well, really, we'll call it Wednesday.
I took off Wednesday. Because I was like, I don't need to know. I don't need surprises.
So, you know, and exercise your Second Amendment.
Please do.
Because I really do think it's going to get crazy.
Either way.
I think it's going to get crazy either
way.
So keep your head on the swivel. Be on the lookout.
Proceed
woke. With caution. Stay woke. Stay home if you can. But always stay safe and wear your mask. So we're going to get up out of here. Thank you, Courtney, for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Hopefully you'll come back.
Absolutely.
It's been a pleasure. I hope that y'all have enjoyed our family edition of the Saturday Sit Down. I hope I haven't.
I'm telling you, she'll ride for you now. But please believe, don't rub it the wrong way.
Oh, wow, that's so sad. She talking about, I met a 20-year-old today who has no intention to vote.
And guess what? When stuff get messed up, we don't want to hear your mouth.
Oh, right. Like,
that's sad to even say that. Like, why would you do that?
And
I hope that, I don't know if they're African American or what nationality. It don't matter what it is. It's just at the end of the day, somebody has lost their life for you to even have that freedom or even keep that freedom.
Right. And
that's
I know, real
don't
quick,
even click
y'all.
back on that. That's just
Right. Oh. That's a privilege right there.
Oh, so that explains a lot.
But real quick, because I know I need to wrap it up. But let me ask y'all something. How is it, or why are there no white celebrities or anything like that that are making ads for 45? Why, when it's Ice Cube or 50 Cent or Lil Wayne, Like, first of all,
where he come from? I saw that I saw that.
But why, when it's a black person, they have to, spread that out and just amplify it and say, hey, we have these 3 black people that are supporting us, which they're not really. But
Right.
that's what y'all do. Or that's what they do. But they don't say, nobody of, like, no white people
Right.
are rocking with y'all. Like, that just further lets you know it's a ploy. And then, second of all, y'all, who gon' if Lil Wayne was a fan of mine on my little bitty show, I wouldn't tell nobody.
Right.
You can't trust the thing. The thing he used to have a whole head full of dreads. I mean, this earthworm got about 4 dreads left.
Yeah, what happened?
And 2 teeth. And all his tattoos is fading.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what drugs he on.
That lean still. Yeah, that lean.
Right, he need to get off the lean and stand up or something. Like, And I wish I had the exact quote that he said, but paraphrasing, y'all, he said, I know he made some mistakes and hadn't done a lot for us, but I believe he will.
You had 4 years to get something right. You can't get everything right in a day, but at least what has been different? Nothing. It's like, if anything, you tore the country further apart than what it already was. Like, now, it's just almost like a race war that's about to begin. Like, now, it's like you scared to leave your house. It's like, what is it that has really taken place?
And not to mention, Lil Wayne been lost his black card.
Yeah.
Because first of all, when this first, like, what do you want to call it, racial awareness was taking place, he actually said there is no systemic racism. He has not experienced racism in his life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He even said there are no racist police officers.
Okay, now you sounding stupid.
Exactly.
Now you sounding dumb.
We've been not rocking with Lil Wayne. Like, that's the best you can do.
Right.
And that, when you have to tout that Lil Wayne supports you, you are really saying, hey, I'm struggling.
Yes.
This is how bad my struggle is.
Because he hasn't really done anything in years and years.
Okay. I just had to put those 2 cents.
But yeah, please educate your right to vote. Like, seriously.
Fried bonefish. Oh, Lord. That's country bonefish. But okay, y'all. All right. We're going to get up out of here for real. You know, we're black. We have to say bye 3 times before we actually leave. So we're getting ready to leave. But again, thank you, Courtney, for joining us.
I love you.
Everybody in the chat, thank you for tuning in. I really hope you have enjoyed this family edition of the Saturday Sit Down. We will resume a normal and traditional format next week. Stay safe, wear your mask, and get out and vote. It's the Saturday Sit Down, y'all. Have a great weekend. Just stay safe. Keep your head on the swivel. Say bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.